Alright, it's time to learn more about SCPs. I got a little bit of a basis. Mind you, I didn't know much about SCPs. I still don't know much about them. I got a little bit of a basis from the SCP Foundation vid. So now I know that there's different classes of SCPs. I know that not all SCPs are some crazy ass multiversal, universal, boundless entities that just be doing shit for no reason. I know that some SCPs are simple, like the little blob that make you happy. I know some SCPs that are like a machine that makes weird ass drinks. Yeah, I know a little bit now. Now we going into a little deeper into the SCP universe. We are looking at SCPs that cannot be contained. I'm learning with y'all. Listen. I don't know much about the SCP, but after the SCP Foundation vid, this shit is way deeper than I thought. It's way more interesting than I thought. I thought it was just basically, because at first I thought it was a story, a universe of stories, right? Then I learned that it's actually a fan-made universe which people write their own story and they, post it, and that's the SCPs, right? And then I learned that there's actually a universal base of the SCP universe with the SCP Foundation, a bunch of the SCP. They have like different people ranked and shit. They have rank, and I have classes for SCPs and SCPs that are contained. Anyway, I learned a lot. And let's get into it. Alright. SCP-1440.
1440. SCP-1440 looks like a harmless 80-year-old hermit man and belongs to the Cater class type. He carries some clothes.
Yeah, that's the Cater class, the one that are super hard to contain.
Old playing cards and a glass cup with him at all times. Okay. However, no one knows his ethnicity and age, and he hasn't aged in the 50 years since his discovery. Not even Botox can...
Is he a human?
Keep you looking that good. When asked about his age and ethnicity, SCP-1440 will not offer the information. Whether he doesn't know himself or won't share isn't certain. Regardless of how sweet and wise he might seem, people should not approach him. When SCP-1440 makes contact with humans or anything man-made for too long,
is he not human? Because he looks human. Is it an entity? Is it an entity that's taking the shape of a human? Is that what it is?
Bad things start to happen. Think of him as the walking and talking opposite of a rabbit's foot. Destructive anomalous...
What? What is a rabbit foot?
Events will begin happening around him until the person or object he'd come into contact with is eliminated. He's a gentle soul who tries to...
What? Wait. Back up, bro. Hold on now.
Talking opposite of a rabbit's foot. Destructive anomalous events will begin happening around him until the person or object he'd come into contact with is eliminated. Isn't
that basically Zara from Fairy Tail? Isn't that basically Zara from Fairy Tail? Is that how his shit works? Well, Zara, it's not that it doesn't work that way because he kills anyone that he ends up loving. You pretty much not. Because on Tenro, he almost killed Elfman and the gyal with the girl with the glasses. I forgot her name. But he said no disastrous event, so it's not killing them directly. It's just, is he giving you bad luck until you die?
Gentle soul who tries to stay away from humans and all of civilization. Because what kind of monster would he be if he didn't? Unfortunately, he travels in a pattern that always leads him back to human civilization, spelling random disaster upon cities all over the world. For these reasons, it's too dangerous for the SCP Foundation to attempt to contain him.
Understandable.
And besides, they lost him. They don't know where he is. He's escaped no less than 4 times.
But doesn't he always follow the same path?
Nomad's got a nomad, right?
Doesn't he always follow the same path? It shouldn't be that hard to find him again.
SCP-0X1. SCP-0X...
Okay, hold on. Because now we went from SCP-1440 to 0X1. Does the part after the SCP matters a lot? Because, for example, the other one was 1440. Why is this guy has an X in the... Like, if any big SCP fan or somebody that knows a lot about the lore sees this video, please tell me.
One is a shape-shifting, nearly indestructible hater. It belongs to the Apollyon class and therefore is almost impossible to contain and extremely dangerous.
Hold on a minute. I thought there were 3 classes. Did I jump into something too fast? Maybe I should. I did see that there was a video about classes. I should have watched that.
Needless to say, it's
nobody tells me, bro. I'm gonna watch another video about classes. All right, nobody needs to spoil shit, man.
Uncontained. It has no known basic form. SCP-0X1 can rapidly change its form in order to withstand any degree of force and protect itself.
Oh.
If someone shot at it, it would immediately develop titanium skin. If the Foundation dropped a nuclear
So he's a superior version of Mahoraga, is that it?
device on it, it would become a cockroach. However,
I watch mostly anime, so if I do comparison to anime, you understand that I mostly watch anime, right? I read mangas and manhwas a lot. Chinese mangas not that much because a lot of bullshit be happening there. I do read Demonic Emperor, Magic Emperor. You know the guy with Zulfan. I did read Apotheosis, if that's how you say the name. I have read that one, Books of Demons and Gods and shit. I'm going off.
His defensive capabilities last only as long as the threat is present. When there's no need to adapt, SCP-0X1 will adopt a weaker physical state. There's no way to detain or...
I mean, he adapts instantly, right? So does it really matter which form he takes?
Contain the creature, and given its burning hatred of all living things, it's the position of the SCP Foundation to eliminate the being as soon as possible because it's...
I know I'm pausing a lot, but please chill. Please be. I'm learning through this, man. I haven't heard a lot about SCPs in my whole life. I've only watched anime, sports, a little bit of TV here and there, like a few series here and there. So this is very intriguing and very interesting at the same time. And I've had a lot of questions. Why does he hate you? Every living thing. Does it have something to do with the fact that he doesn't have a shape? And he keeps changing shape?
Rage-filled and extremely dangerous. If the creature is seen anywhere, the SCP Foundation Mobile Task Force, known as New 7, is dispatched to the area to secure a perimeter and try to endgame it. SCP-0X1
I thought it was impossible to end him.
To believe that there can be only enduring pain and no peace until every living thing is killed, even capybaras, which have done nothing to anyone ever. Due to its
fuck, who did something to him? Why? What the hell?
Due to its burning hatred, it will physically attack humans without provocation. While it has powerful adaptive abilities, SCP-0X1 has a few favorite forms, including a humanoid titanium crab, a tiny little fur ball that can withstand extreme cold, and a 10-meter-wide octopus that moves astonishingly fast through water. These forms are known as SCP-0X1-1, SCP-0X1-2, and SCP-0X1-3, respectively. Let me know below if you have any ideas on how to trap this one.
They're all the same SCPs, right? They're not a different one. So, it's just a form. Was there really a need to classify the forms as well? I don't think so.
Let me sweat a little. SCP-3310. SCP-3310 is an upright floating tree stump in Crater Lake National Park of the Archon class type. See that stump over there? It's sentient and it has opinions, even though it's visually indistinguishable from any other stump. Though it could theoretically be contained, it's best to leave it alone. It keeps about 1.2 meters of its body above the surface of the water and floats about the...
Wait a minute. wait right there, right? Let's wait a minute. Because we don't know how deep is the sea, right? The ocean, whatever. You know? How big is this SCP, bro? When we talk about 1.2 meters of his whole body is outside, does the feet of... Where does the end of the body goes? Because there's the ocean bed, right? But I think there is deeper than that, right? Because when I get asked, so a lot of people be asking would you prefer to be go in space or go down under the sea? Fuck the sea. I'm going to space. Shit, the sea, that shit is scary as fuck, man. That shit deep as hell. I think we explored about 30% of it. Is that, I could be wrong because it's been a while. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going down there. Fuck that shit, bro. That shit looks scary as hell. It's dark as fuck, yo. I don't know. I feel like there's some wild shit out there. I don't know.
Lake according to weather patterns in the area. However, SCP-3310 should never be removed from the lake. Other than the fact that it's just floating by, unbothered, removing SCP-3310 from the area triggers 2 sets of activation events with disastrous consequences. That's why it's uncontained. The very anomalous nature of SCP-3310 is triggered by its removal and containment. It can either cause anomalous weather.
Alright, now that I've deepened my knowledge on the classes of SCPs, it's time to get back to this one.
That's why it's uncontained. The very anomalous nature of SCP-3310 is triggered by its removal and containment. It can either cause anomalous weather like eerie, dense fog or shadow people to pop up all over the surrounding area.
Are the shadow people hostile? Do they want to harm humans, or are they just standing there to scare niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in horror movies there are sometimes these scenes where there's mad people like staring at the main characters and shit. Is it that, or are they actually fucking dangerous?
The shadow people are translucent and gray, with significant anatomical differences between themselves and humans. Luckily, it's restricted to the lake, and Foundation agents are secretly on the park staff and monitoring the situation.
Would this be an Arcan type? I think that would Arcan class. I think the class where the Foundation just leaves it alone and they don't do anything to it.
As long as no overzealous university students attempt to pull it out to start some kind of beach fire, there's no danger. Foundation members do have to prevent any overconfident billionaires from conducting submarine expeditions in the lake, and if that proves impossible, prevent them from tying up and dragging SCP-3310 through the water.
Wait. I thought this was basically the head of the SCP and there's a giant body under all of this. Is that not the case? Is it just a piece of wood that's floating atop of the water? Or what is going on, bro? Because they said tie it up and drag it with them. So I'm guessing it has a body underwater, but it maybe is just straight up a piece of wood, or is it really a giant bite? I don't know, bro. Shit, I'm confused.
Even relocating the stump could trigger the activation events. SCP-192119. SCP-192119 is a definitely super serious paranormal computer virus of the Contenipo class, type identified by the appearance of...
What is this, bro? What is this, bro? I just watched a video explaining all of the SCP's class. What the fuck is Contenipo? It was not part of the video. It was not in the video. What is Contenipo, bro? What is Contenipo? There was Tycaranda, there was Arcan, there was Apollyon, there was Safe, Euclid, Thalmiel, whatever, bro. I don't remember. But Contenipo was not part of the classes shown. What is this, man? This shit getting me pissed.
A warped version of the "when the imposter is sus" meme. It's considered to be of the critical danger class. The pop-up is a black and white photo of a face with black eyes and an unnaturally wide black smile. It cannot be locked in a container because it is a computer virus that travels freely between computers and causes them to explode.
But wait, what is Contenipo? Because from what I'm hearing, it's one of those that cannot be contained. And from what I remember, the ones that cannot be contained are part of the Arcan class. So, what is Contenipo? What the fuck is that?
Capable of bypassing any firewall system faster than an email from a Nigerian prince. Exposure to visual or auditory stimuli is treated with high-power amnestics to forget the incident. I'm jealous. I wish I could take a drug to forget when the imposter is sus. Because of the effects of visual exposure to the virus, it's forbidden to take a video of it while it destroys your computer, which is unfortunate. Because
wait a minute. This SCP just goes around destroying computers? Yeah, you see, if you attack me, we gonna have a problem. We gonna have a problem, bro. I've not played that shit, bro. Hey, hell nah, bro. That's it. You not touching my shit, bro. I hate this. I absolutely hate it when people touch my shit, man. I'm not, no.
Thousands of the same repeating image on your monitor that are impossible to stop. It will also play a glitching noise.
I'm about to jump into the computer like it's Digimon going into the digitized world, and I'm beating his ass, bro.
The volume of a jet
I'm not playing that.
Violently exploding. If the explosion doesn't kill any remaining witnesses to the event, they will experience a heart attack.
What? What? Bro, Yo, that's not cool, bro. It destroys your computer first of all, then it kills you. Fuck is you talking about? It explodes the computer, which means your house is gone. That even if you survive that shit, you cook, bro. It's gonna give you a fucking heart attack. Oh hell nah, yo. Nah, yo, for that, the foundation better find something to do against this one, bro. That one a problem for real.
Exploding. If the explosion doesn't kill anything, that's the same repeating image on your monitor that are impossible to stop. It will also play a glitching noise at roughly the volume of a jet engine before violently exploding. If the explosion doesn't kill any remaining witnesses to the event, they will experience a heart attack. Their brains will also swell until they similarly explode.
What? Yo, what is wrong with this SCP, bro? What the hell?
Survivors will go on to experience Among Us syndrome, which causes victims to obsessively associate everyday objects with the Among Us video game and shout either Amogus or Mungus before laughing hysterically. I think I knew a few victims.
Wait, I thought the survivors died. What? Alright.
Devastating stuff. There's no way of knowing who SCP-192119 will strike next or preventing its attack, but it does appear to be sentient, so don't make it mad.
Sentient?
SCP-9301.
Oh, come on, bro. It's sentient. Can we create an antivirus to beat this, to kill his ass or something? Like, this got problems for real. Out of all the ones that I've heard until now, this guy might be the biggest, the one that I would have hated the most, bro.
SCP-9301 is an intelligence or phenomenon of the Apollyon class type that causes things to randomly disappear.
Apollyon are the one that cannot be contained, no matter what, from what I remember. Cause Euclid, no, Keter class was the one that was hard to contain and keep contained, but Apollyon was one that couldn't be contained at all.
Gone. It manipulates reality and narrative to its free will and has the capacity to severely disfigure any individial it chooses. It seems to operate above the understanding of any individual in the SCP universe. The SCP Foundation is currently trying to...
Wait, because there's a SCP... Because if we say everyone in the SCP universe, it includes the SCPs too. But there's an SCP that keeps going over structures as soon as it recognizes a higher structure. It evolves past it. Does that mean that this SCP-9301 would be stronger than that one? And stronger than the Scarlet King himself? Ain't that... Alright, man.
Find a way to contain it. Because if they try to detain it and fail, or use currently understood methods to contain it, it'll cause a reality failure event. And by reality failure event, I mean the total collapse of all SCP universes. For now, they can't attack it physically under any...
this SCP, the ultimate SCP, bro. This SCP, the ultimate. What the fuck?
Circumstances. So if anyone sees SCP-9301, Foundation members, equipped with a reality anchor, go to the area and threaten the creature until it's so sad that it leaves the narrative. Poor guy. All is not lost for it, though. The creature developed a family tree proclaiming itself the parent of 2 other SCPs. For whatever reason, this led to the creation of a religious site dedicated to worshipping the one true editor. SCP-9301 is as esoteric as it is powerful. It has demonstrated the ability to both possess humans and communicate through unconventional methods. Given its...
I'm so lost and confused. What? It has kids? How? I'm lost.
Apparent invisibility. It's only detectable when it's already disappearing random objects from the universe and manipulating reality to its will. It transcends universes and bridges the gap between the SCP universe and our own.
Yo, this guy gotta be God of the SCP universe. What is this? He can do whatever and whatever he wants, bro. What?
SCP-343. SCP-343 is God. No, really. That's his nickname. He's a male humanoid being of the safe class who appears to have different features to each...
Why is he in SCP that can be contained if he's class safe? Class safe means that they're able to contain them and keep them contained as well. So what is he doing in the video that talks about SCPs that cannot be contained?
Individual observer. He is willingly detained in the SCP Foundation's facility.
Oh, he chose to... Alright, he chose to stay there. Alright, he buddy.
With the understanding that he can leave anytime he chooses. Anything you could say sincerely about God applies to SCP-343. He loves people, is all-knowing, and can do anything. To call him contained would be unreasonably generous to the SCP Foundation.
No, he's not contained. If he can do everything, then he can leave whenever he wants. He's not contained. He's just staying on a vacation. He's just on a vacation, bro. He's not contained. He's on a vacation in the SCP Foundation. But then what is going on? Which is stronger between 343 and 9310? What is this? Both of them are kind of gods, bro. The other one can manipulate reality however he wants, and this guy's all knowing, all powerful, and what's going on, bro?
He stays in a 400 square foot chamber in the minimal security section. He gets anything he requests and 1 visitor per day. He's also seemingly omnipotent.
At this point, you better do what he wants you to do, because otherwise you're fucked.
And claims to have created the universe. He can do just about anything you can imagine. Walk through walls, teleport, conjure items, and increase overall happiness in those around him. He's benevolent and wishes no harm to humans. However, one doctor staffing the facility tried to interfere and intrude on conversations and questions between SCP-343 and his visitor.
You see, there are some people that can't read the room, you know what I'm saying? There are some people that cannot read the room. Like, you know those people that when you was talking to someone about something and they start getting involved, nigga, read the room. We don't want you here. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of nigga that gets everybody in trouble. Oh my god, he's so dead.
In one final log entry, he wrote he was planning to confront SCP-343 the next day. He subsequently disappeared without a trace, and colleagues of his claim to have no knowledge of his existence.
Oh, he erased his existence. He erased his memories of him, his existence, everything that was tied to the reality that he existed was erased. Oh yeah, he gone, bro.
What would happen if God was a human for a day? Have you ever thought about this? Let me know in the comments. SCP-106.
It would be pretty bad because humans are how do you say this? Fickle creatures. They can change their mind just like that, bro. It would be pretty bad for humans to have the power of God.
SCP-106 is what would happen if you crossed a zombie, Spider-Man, and the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. It's a humanoid creature, the Keter class type, with the distinct appearance of an elderly human's rotting corpse. But don't let that make you think it's weak. Everything it touches corrodes, rusts, and turns into black goop. The SCP Foundation seems to think the goop is a predigestion material, like when a fly pukes on a cracker to eat it. It can walk through walls, go dormant waiting for prey, and can vanish into a pocket dimension on a moment's notice. The good news is that zombie Spider Gorgon is contained. For now, the SCP Foundation has...
I mean, it's a Keter class, which means that they cannot really keep it contained. They might have contained it for now, but they're not... It can escape. From what... Like, Keter class mean... It's containable, but we don't have the measure to keep it contained, so it could escape, my nigga.
It's constructed primary and secondary means of containment for SCP-106.
Oh, wow,
the primary prison is a lead-lined steel container 40 layers thick with 36 centimeters of air separating each layer, with the whole thing suspended in air by magnets. Plan B is a series of 16 spherical prisons filled with lights and fluid, both of which are effective means of slowing or stopping this thing. Containment is closer to enhanced persuasion for the creature. Not to worry, though, they've got a foolproof plan if SCP-106 manages to fully escape. It likes to hunt young humans between the ages of 10 and 25. So if he escapes, the SCP Foundation will simply take some human bait, inflict excruciating pain by breaking...
Hey, what's up with him, bro? What's up with him? Is there a reason why he targets us, bro? Like, what did we do to him?
Large bones in their body, toss them into the creature's cell, and broadcast their cries across the facility until it's enticed enough to come back. And it usually does. Genius.
What the fuck is wrong with this? Is this the storm from Berserk? What the hell? Ain't this shit from Berserk, bro?
SCP-4567-J. Like SCP-4567-J isn't something you could guess the appearance of, even if you tried. Go on, guess. Got it?
Why is there a J? I'm so confused. Like, there must be a reason why some of these SCPs have different names. Like, some of them have letters inside of their names, while others have just numbers. There must be a reason, right?
SCP-4567-J is like if Humpty Dumpty married and conceived a child with a biblically accurate angel. It's a constantly moving giant egg with an eye peeking out and feet protruding from all sides. The shell is made from an unknown organic substance mixed with trace amounts of dry human muscle. The eye can move and blink and is always watching. Nothing on Earth can contain it or restrict its movements in any way, and the SCP Foundation has largely given up trying. They have yet...
so it's an arcane class. They just let it do whatever. Yeah, I'm not letting... Yo, fuck that shit. That shit look... Human tissue? What's going on, bro?
To determine the threat level. It's unlikely that the creature would attack any living thing, but there is a risk to anything that gets in its way. Can you guess its motivation? Still wrong. It's Parmesan. It is constantly in search of the dry, pungent cheese, but never has any pasta and breadsticks to grate it on. It is unable to say any words other than Parmesan in a robotic voice. When it finds the Parmesan...
Who the hell created this SCP, bro? Who the hell created this, bruh? Like, we need to check on the mental state. What the fuck? How do you come up with this?
It will screech and convulse and consume the cheese via unknown means, emitting a blinding white light.
Where is its mouth? How the fuck did it consume it?
Consumption is complete, the eye closes, the feet retract, and it sleeps for 24 hours before popping back up to find more Parmesan. Thanks for watching this unhinged explanation of
What the fuck was that? It searches for Parmesan, and when it finds it, in some way, somehow eats it, and then falls asleep for 24 hours with all of the feet going back inside. Some way, somehow. And then the eyes closes, and after 24 hours, it pops all right back up. What the fuck is going on, bro? What is going on, yo? Oh my god, yo. I don't know what, yo. Somebody need to check on the nigga that created this SCP, because he weird as fuck. How did he even come up with, how do you even come up with this? How do you even come up with this? I'm so confused, bro. Oh, nah, bro. I swear, this, oh, wow. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I really don't, man. I'm out, bro. This shit confusing me.